Hey, Ronnie and Betty, happy anniversary. 50 years, I'm so proud of you, and thank you for the role model you've been to me and to Ortis and to so many other couples. There are too many good memories for me to go back and pick just a few, so I want to say to you, thank you, Betty, for being a sister to me and for loving me unconditionally, always, and for always being such a wonderful role model for me. Ronnie, thank you for the advice that you gave me, and Betty, you too, about raising my kids. I think they're good kids, and I can give you part of that credit. So, I love you guys, and I miss you every day. Happy anniversary. Bye.
Ronnie and Betty, y'all are great. We appreciate you so much. 50 years, wow. Betty, you deserve a star in your crown for putting up with Ronnie for 50 years. That's amazing. Ronnie, I just got one question. But not so dumb.
Happy anniversary, Bob and Uncle Ronnie. I just wanted to take a minute to say thank you for everything that y'all have done for me. Y'all have done a lot in my lifetime, especially when letting me live with y'all when I was a hormonal preteen. It wasn't pretty, but I really appreciate y'all handling it and handling it with grace. And we have a lot of funny stories from that time period. But I wanted to say more specifically to Bob that one of the most special memories I have with you, and one of the the biggest influences you've had on my life, when you were my accountability group leader when I was in middle school through my junior year of high school, and all my friends got to know you and call you Bop, and you were very important in our lives, still are. But one of the most important lessons you've taught me is the Leah and Rachel story. And we all know that you're the best at telling that story, but I learned a lot of respect for Leah in that story because of you, and I learned a lot of respect for myself through that story as well. So I just wanted to say thank you for that, and thank you for always being there for me. And I love you both very much. Happy anniversary.
Happy anniversary. We're so excited for you guys. We love you so much. We just want to take some time to tell you how much you have modeled a great marriage for us, and how inspiring y'all are, and we just look up to y'all so much. We love you with all of our hearts.
And mainly that's all to Bob. She knows how to role model real well. Uncle Ronnie, I love your Elmer the Worm stories. Great sense of humor. We really do appreciate both of you, though, seriously. We love you guys. Happy anniversary. Wish we could be there.
Happy anniversary! I love you.
One of my favorite stories about Grandma and Pop is when we were at Grandma and Pop camp in the summer, and Pop had set us inside so he could take care of some of the chipmunks that were living in the stump right beside the house. What he didn't know was me, Judah, and Tabitha were all sitting inside the house right next to that window that looked out on the stump, and we saw him kill 3 chipmunks, 3 of them, right in a row. And then Grandma swoops in and calms us all down, and yeah, Grandma and Pop are great. I love you guys.
There you go.
Grandma and Pop's marriage has meant to me is a really good meal. I like food.
What Grandma and Pop's marriage has meant to me. So, the memories that constantly just keep popping up are waking up early in the morning in Memphis, running downstairs trying to beat Isaac and Ben, getting a bowl of Cheerios with sugar on the side, spooning in the sugar, and eating breakfast with Grandma.
Hey, so thanks for making a practically perfect husband for me. Love you.
And for your endearing and continuing love. I love you.
Happy anniversary, Mom and Dad.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Pop.
My
favorite memory is shooting BB guns at your house.
And my favorite memory is playing around in the trees at your house in Tennessee.
We love you, Grandma and Pop.
Happy anniversary, Grandma and Pop. Thanks, Pop, for driving with me a lot this past year. And of course, Grandma, for all the really good food. One of my favorite memories is after we went to Yellowstone with the family. We got to come home to y'all's house for a week, just us three boys and you, and it was really fun. Love y'all.
Anyway, the first story that came to mind was actually after Isaac had been born, and he wasn't a year old yet. I was still nursing him, and Pop volunteered to go on a trip with me and Todd and maybe Isaac out to Big Bend National Park. And he was very patient with Todd and I as brand new parents. And I think Isaac was having to do albuterol and a breathalyzer, and he was on antibiotics, so not in the best mood. And Pop was great through all of that. But I guess the most lasting memory from that trip is we went across at Boquillas to Mexico. You could still cross back there back then. And we had some wonderful Mexican food across the border. And Pop and Todd were going to town on salsa and some really good food. And I was a little wary of the salsa, so I don't think I had any salsa. Anyway, I think the next day, Pop, I think, was the first to get sick with the stomach bug or Montezuma's Revenge, and it was bad. And we had the 10-hour drive back to Austin, and both first Pop and then Todd, and it was miserable. And for a while I was thinking, oh, I escaped. I'm so glad I didn't eat that salsa. And then we got back to Austin, and it was my turn, and I was still trying to nurse Isaac, and it was my turn to be miserable. We'd all been through it. None of us escaped except for Isaac. But when we got back to Austin, Grandma was waiting there, and she took care of all of us and kind of nursed us back to health. And so that was quite an experience, but it taught me that Pop will go through anything with you with a smile and a laugh.
Hi.
Well, hey guys. Ooh, Susan, we've been married 50 years.
Can you believe it? I know.
Ronny and Betty have also been married 50 years. Incredible. Crazy. More incredible, Ronny and I have been best friends for almost 60 years.
Betty and I have you beat. We've been best friends for way longer than 60 years.
Oh my goodness. Hey guys, congratulations.
Happy anniversary to you.
Yeah,
we've had
for
some
sure.
good years together, haven't we?
Oh yeah.
We've raised those babies.
Oh, yeah.
This is Kate. She's so
kid.
precious. God blessed us so much during those
Tebow games and all the
baby
stuff.
years.
Unbelievable.
So
it was great.
So good. And then those teenage.
And how about our camping together through all those years? Yep, tarp, hiking stick.
Stories.
It was great. Campfires, all the stuff we did, the rain.
No wonder we didn't lose them.
Oh man, guys jumping off waterfalls, leaving kids at home when we went off camping.
Oh, wow.
Incredible. God really blessed us so much.
Yes, he did.
Yes, he did.
And now?
Look at this.
Let's do it.
No babies, no kids.
Let's
we're free.
travel.
Let's go somewhere. Let's do something together.
Best friends forever.
We love y'all so much.
So much. Such a part of our lives.
Miss you too.
Happy
but
anniversary.
we're gonna travel together.
Yes, we are.
Happy anniversary.
Love you.
Love you. God
Bye.
bless. Bye bye.
Just so many memories. And I'm so thankful. I count myself blessed on so many levels to be extended family, as it were. And I pray that the same grace, that grace of Christ, that love of God that has bound you together for these 50 years will continue to strengthen and bind you together at the foot of the cross, and continue to cultivate that amazing relationship which I've been blessed to be a part of, and about which I'm so happy to say tonight, happy anniversary, Ronny and Betty Copeland. 50 years. Unbelievable. Keep going. Oh, and Ronny, how's that table muscle?
Hey, Ronny and Betty.
Greetings from Orange Beach, Alabama, and almost Florida. Anyway, happy anniversary!
My boss said to say something nice and sweet to you. So, sugar is sweet. Don't understand this, but anyhow.
Yeah, we
great.
thought you were
Yeah.
married in December, but we're glad you're celebrating Memorial Day weekend, and we love y'all. And thank you for getting us together. We wouldn't be married 35 years without you guys. And
Well, I'm not going to hold it really against you, Ronnie, but anyhow.
we love
It's
y'all.
been fun.
And I just am so grateful for all you meant to us through the years. And we love you to death. Happy anniversary. Enjoy your kiddos.
Enjoy the festivities. I'm sure you're getting a car or something from your kids. Stuff like that. Maybe a toy car. I would ask for a Jaguar, but that's me.
Anyway, we can't wait for y'all to come down to the beach house and enjoy it with us. And we'll hope to see you this summer. Love y'all.
Y'all be careful. Bye.
One of the things that I think about with Ronnie and Betty is their generosity. Just over the years, how many times I know they've helped people, they've given money, but I think with that they've not, it's been evident that their treasure is not in things, it's not in money, it's not in status. And so I really think about when Jesus said, insofar as you did it to the least of these, you've done it to me. And I think the way that they've used their resources over the years is been in keeping with those words. And those are the words that kind of reverberate with me when I think about Betty and Ronnie, is that they have blessed people over the years, myself included, being a part of this family through generosity.
I like Pop because he takes us out to restaurants and really fun places. And I really like Grandma because she listens to me and she helps me with my homework a lot.
Something I like about Pop is when he usually takes me out for ice cream a lot. Whenever he comes, not every time, but he usually does it a lot. And like last time he came, he brought me out like 3 times to get it after school. And something I like about Grandma is she always does the dishes. So me and Josiah, we have a chore to usually do the dishes, and then she usually comes and does our laundry and dishes, so Mom doesn't have to say, hey, go do your laundry and go do the dishes.
It's nice because you always drive Grandma to places and you care about her. You drive her to places that are special. You drive us to places that are sweet. And thank you for that. Grandma, I love you. And you're very nice and sweet to me almost every day. I love you, Grandma.
I have really sweet memory of when Craig and Todd had already graduated high school, and Pop, you took me and Lee to Fall Creek Falls early to set everything up one time, and you let us pick whatever we wanted to do. And we got to do really cool things that we had never done at Fall Creek Falls before, like stargazing at night, and we went into this cave and learned about bats, and we went on these hikes that you took me and Lee on. It was just really special and a fun memory that I have. Grandma, Mom, I think my most precious memory with you is when you would stay awake nights with me with my babies when I was exhausted and had nothing left, and you would walk the halls with Josiah when he was first born, and you would just do whatever I had needed. And I remember when you left with my first baby, like, oh my gosh, I don't know if I can do this, but you were always there to help me. And even now, I mean, even as they've grown, every time you come, you're so kind to just help when I'm exhausted, and I just really appreciate that. I love you, Mom and Dad. I thank you and for your sweet, precious memories